Hello, I am back at Lowe's. I haven't been here in a while and it's been kind of nice. So for those of you, which is going to be just about everybody who doesn't know, May 15th is officially Grandma Theresa Day. And for those of you who don't know Grandma Theresa, I'll tell you a little bit about her and why this is her day. Grandma Theresa is Jen's grandmother, and was one of the most amazing women that I had the privilege of meeting. Jen fortunately had 34 years with her. 1 year ago today, sadly, she passed away. And so today's a very difficult day for both of us, obviously, Jen especially. And so my plan for today, which Jen didn't know, was to try and take her kayaking. And when I talked to her yesterday, I was like, what do you want to do? She ironically said kayaking. And so she's off today and tomorrow. We were debating which day is better. Yesterday, my plan was to try and get the pool up, just in case Jen didn't want to leave the house. But given the weather, we have decided today she and I are going to work together, which is nice because I didn't finish. My back ended up giving out. But we are going to try and get the pool up today. And then tomorrow, our plan is to go kayaking. I have a sneaky suspicion we're probably just going to spend it in the pool, but we'll see. So that's where we're at right now. But Grandma Theresa was, well, for one thing, she was just teeny tiny. Teeny tiny, cute little old lady. Favorite color was purple, which is why I'm wearing purple today. But, I mean, just as nice as they come. Like, you picture little old grandma in movies like that. That was her, but, like, better. Very sweet woman. She loved motorcycles and cats. Like, I wish I could have seen this woman on the back of a bike, because, like, she's so tiny. I'm like, how did you not blow away? But, yeah, very, very nice lady. I wish I would have known her longer than I did, but I'm honored to have gotten to meet her. And I think one of my fondest memories was Jen and I were with her one night and we were playing cards at the table. It was just so much fun. But then when Jen walked away, I got her blessing to ask Jen to marry me. And that was amazing. Because I, all my life, had a picture of me having to ask the dad, hey, can I marry your daughter? But it felt more like it meant more coming from Grandma. And even though she passed, and she wasn't able to come to our wedding, I'm really glad that she did say yes. So yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at. We're just trying to keep Jen at peace and have a good day and try and be productive and basically do whatever she wants. And if she wants the pool up, she's going to get the pool up, and we're going to try and do that today. So I'm here to get some sand to try and level it out a little better. I used the play sand from the sandbox that I had yesterday to do some, but it obviously wasn't enough. Even though the ground is pretty level, it's not perfect. And this will be the one and only time I try and do this. So we're going to try and do it right, and that's where we're at. And then we're going to have to figure out a fencing solution, because I know Maggie's going to tear this thing apart. She's probably just going to be like Kool-Aid Man straight into the side to go swimming. That dog is so stupid. I love her to death, but good Lord. I looked at Jen this morning, and all three dogs were in the living room. I was like, can you tell me again what it is about blue ticks that you like? Because they're all dumb as hell. And the reason I said that was because Maggie was in my lap, but like concave, like butt way in the air, head like cockeyed and in the air. I'm like, and her butt was like resting on my hand, and all I see are booty cheeks, and I'm like, what? And how do you even bend like that? Like, I don't know. These dogs are weird, guys. Don't get a blue tick coonhound. Like, none of these dogs would be good hunting dogs. I'm here to tell you, like, I don't even know. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna run in here and get that. I clearly don't want to go get sand, but Jen didn't feel like coming with me, and I don't blame her. So I left her butt at home. Let's go get sand. Yay. And then maybe go swimming later, but probably not, because it's going to take forever and a damn day to get this shit level and all the things, and then put the pool up, and then we got to clean the pool, and like, it's just all the things, that I just don't want to do, but we're going to do it because I want to go swimming. You don't want to do the process to get the end result, but we're going to have to, because I can't snap my fingers. I tried. Okay, bye. All right, I'm out here with this goober, and we have the sand down.
It's like a beach.
Yeah. Anybody want to go fishing? We don't have any fish. But we have worms.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make sure everything is Gucci. It's not going to be perfect because we're doing it. But the last time we had the pool up, I had kind of just... We had mulched the backyard because we had took down a huge tree. And then we put mulch everywhere. And then I had to rake out the mulch. And we didn't prep it as good as I wanted. But it lasted for a few years, and so now we're doing this, and it's going to be better. And then we got the little black guy that we pulled off to put back on there on top of this. Then we're going to walk around it and make sure there's nothing poking us. And then we get to set up the pool.
I'm so ready.
Why? You don't want to go swimming, do you?
I want to go swimming so bad.
Swim in the sand.
I was already looking at new pool floats.
We have a lot of floats.
Yeah, but I need a new one for new season.
Look. I'm going to try and zoom in. That whole thing is full of floats, and there's floats all around it. Yeah. That was my pool float thingy, and they don't all fit.
Not good anymore.
How do we know? We haven't used them. We haven't used them since last year.
But it's new year, new us. New season, new float. And they're on sale.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I was not aware of this.
Amazon.
Let's see what we have first. Because we
gotta get a pool first.
We just bought sand.
I might do a sand castle or a sand angel or something.
But that's just going to delay us. But if you really want to, go ahead and I'll film it.
No.
And then you're going to be covered in sand.
Yeah, I don't want to be covered in sand. I already have sand in my crockies.
Bye, crikey.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, well, I guess that's her telling me to get my ass back to work.
Pool time.
Okay, we'll let you know. Bye. Here we have a Darla basking in the heat. That thing was very hot on our feet, so she's brave and camera shy. Guys, look what we did. Look, it's up and standing. I'm going to take Jen's shoes off. And I'm coming in the pool that is filling up. And no, it's not a new pool. It's a reused pool. And look what Jen's doing.
Using my old lady slippers.
Can you put this on my foot and my help? So we used the pressure washer and the shop vac to clean as much as we could. And now we're just coming in. And we're scrub-a-dub-dubbing. Two ladies in a pool, and what do you have to say about it, ma'am?
Shout out to my dad for the shop vac. That helped a lot.
Yes. So when we pressure washed it as much as we could, as gently as we could, we used the shop vac to get as much of the water out of it as we could. And this was, by the way, when it was still laying in the yard. So then we drug it over, and Jen learned how to put up a pool.
Yeah.
And we're standing in about half an inch of water.
We're going to have a pool by tomorrow, y'all.
I mean, there's a pool right now. I would lay down in this.
I'm not.
Oh.
It's yucky.
No, it's not.
Not as yucky as I thought it was going to be.
No, because we cleaned it as good as we could. And so, yeah.
I'm excited.
This is where we're at.
And it feels so good. The water's nice and cool.
I'll probably be eating dinner here. What about you?
Where?
In the pool.
We're having ribs. How are you going to eat ribs in the pool?
When it's all over my face or my hands, I can just rinse it off in the pool water.
I guess.
Why are we having ribs?
Because it's Grandma Theresa Day.
Yes. And that was her favorite meal ever.
And chocolate cake.
Yes. Can I at least eat the cake in the pool?
Sure.
Yes.
What color are you wearing today, Pumpkin?
I already told them. I'm wearing purple. Alright, we're gonna get back to cleaning and try and get the little bit of leaves and stuff that's out, get the yucky out. And then I gotta put the plumbing on here. And just slowly wait for that little teeny tiny guy to fill this sucker up. Any last words?
I'm so excited.
Are you really?
I'm ready, yeah.
Yes.
I'm so ready.
Did I do good?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Maggie, you're so weird. Bye. My wife is not a nice person. She was like, oh, we're having chocolate cake. I'm going to make whipped cream.
Homemade, by the way.
Why am I wearing whipped cream?
Because it was fun.
This is what I live with.
You're welcome.
That's all.
Looks good though. No. It's for the cake. Go away.
Rude! Unlike Jen, I'm nice and I share. Ranger's so happy. Sometimes he gets very lucky when Maggie's in her kennel because she can't behave and Darla's outside. This boy is going to town. Look at that! Ooh! We got ribs and 3 corn on the cob for 2 people. And that's some spicy barbecue sauce. Y'all, it is so good. Also, open the snickerdoodles. I made...
The one that's left.
Yeah, there's only one left. I made sourdough snickerdoodles, and oh my god, they're so good.
Can you focus in on this this rib right here? That's gonna fall right off.
Into my mouth. Yeah. And then my beetles are beetling. There's a white one. There's a brown one. That one's moving. I thought these guys were dead, but they're not. And there's a brown one back there in the corner. They're alive, and they're like mutating.
They're beetling.
It's so weird, but so cool all at the same time. You see the brown guy moving? It's not very focused, is it? There we go. It's a little better. So yeah, that's an update. Okay, bye.
Alright. See that guy? Oh, I don't see him. Oh, there. How are we going to kill him? What are we going to do with him? Where's the other one?
Can he be our pet?
Absolutely not. We got 2. There's 1. Okay, I'm going to go find something. Okay, bye. Hey, guys. So, today is Grandma Theresa Day. May 15th of last year. So, 1 year ago today, my grandmother passed away. And it was one of the hardest things I think I've been through in all 35 years. So twice a year we make ribs. So little thing about my grandmother, she was all of about 110 pounds soaking wet, but she could put down a rack of ribs. If we went out to eat, she would get ribs, and you could pick whatever sides you wanted because you would eat them for leftovers later, because she wouldn't touch them. But she wanted her ribs. And her favorite dessert was chocolate. So chocolate cake was always a go-to. So twice a year, on her birthday on December 24th and now on May 15th, we will forever be a house of ribs and chocolate cake. So ribs tonight were delicious, and we took a moment and talked about Grandma Theresa and said our prayers. It's been a tough year. I wish that Michelle knew her longer than she did. I'm glad that she got to meet her. Um, my grandmother was always very Catholic, and she was one of the um, strongest individuals that I knew. Um, but I was terrified for her to try and understand my life. And when I showed her wedding pictures from Michelle and I, um, she smiled so big and she said, "Jen, are you happy?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "That's all I've ever wanted for you." And that was one of the biggest things I think I could have ever expected in my life. Um, the last few years of her life, she lived with my mom and my dad right next door to my sister, who I lived with at the time. She had moved up with her other daughter, my aunt, for the last little bit of her life. But those 5 or 6 years where she was right next door, I think I took for granted. Um, you have the family that's right there, and it's always, I have things I want to do, or I've got things going on. I don't want to come over and watch the same show or a show that I could care less about. But those are the memories that I remember the most: watching her stories, cooking her dinner, just helping care for her, seeing her on the couch with Ranger. And Ranger just snuggling up next to her, and her being so small, even compared to him as a 60-pound dog at the time. She was a very gentle soul, and we share a middle name. And I feel like even since she's been gone, I can feel her. I can see her, some days more than others. Um, I've got a picture of her by my bed that I see every night when I go to sleep and every morning when I wake up. And Michelle's nieces, I don't know how they do it. Kids are amazing. They never met her. They never heard stories of her. They never knew anything about her. But the last time that they were at our house, they saw her picture beside my bed and they said, "Grandma Jen." And they knew exactly who she was. I don't know how. I I don't know. It baffles me to this day. But when they see her picture, no matter where it is, whether it's on that spot on my wall, on the fridge, on my phone, um, they know that it's Grandma Jen. And it's all different pictures. It's not the same picture. And I think that that kind of solidifies the fact that she's with us every day, and she's looking over us, and she's happy. She's happy. She's with her husband and her cats, and she's living life the way that she wants to, riding Harleys up in heaven. And it just, as much as it sucks that she's not here with us, and that I wish she was every day, I know she's good. I'll never get the days back that I would hear her stories of growing up, or, "Grandma, this is what's going on. Tell me what you think." And she would give me her honest opinion. And it was always, "Does it make you happy? If it makes you happy, then do it." And I only know her from being my grandmother. I don't know how she was as a mother. I don't know how she was as a friend. I don't know how she was as anything else but my grandmother. But what I know of her, I don't know why, but I always relate her to Mother Teresa, because in my head, Mother Teresa is, I don't know, she always made me smile. There's just so much about her historically, and her quotes always just make me happy. Which is why every time I make a post about my grandmother, there's always a Mother Teresa part to it. They share a name for a reason. And I think both had a very significant part in many people's lives. So tonight we eat ribs. We have chocolate cake. We're going to go in the pool that is still being filled. And we're going to celebrate. As much as it hurts my heart to celebrate on a day that hurts, we're going to celebrate her. Because she meant so much to so many people. And I choose to remember her with her purple hair and her cat socks. And I sleep with her purple blanket every night. And I choose to remember her smile and her love and her acceptance. And I strive to be like her every day. So we're going to do that because that's what she deserves.
What's up, guys? Sorry it's dark. It's dark time, and oh yeah, that's gonna be the chicken coop. But we have a little temporary fence around there, but you can't see it because it blends in with the dark. But Jen and I just went
swimming
for the first time of the season, and we are super stoked. And it was so cold because it's 9 o'clock at night, but it's like halfway full.
It is not. It's like up, not even to my knees.
Shh. It's close enough to halfway full. So we danced around and I sat down and I froze all my little parts. And it was a really good time.
We always seem to go swimming on the first night that we put the pool up, and it's always cold.
Well, that's because the water in the hose is cold. We don't have heated water outside.
No. It was nice. I'm excited, to maybe try again tomorrow after the sun's been out all day.
Yeah. Because then it'll be full, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to leave the water running overnight because it's now been running for 7.5 hours and we're halfway there.
Not.
Close enough.
Your half. I'm taller. Not my half. Maybe your half.
Well, shrink, would ya?
Give me above the knee amputations and it'll be about 2/3 of the way.
So Maggie tried to jump the fence earlier. That was fun. Maggie also broke into the mesh fence thing, and so that was fun. We need lots of pallets to try and build a little fence around it. So yay me for more projects, but it's gonna be fine, right?
Mm-hmm. So if you have any pallets you want to donate, let us know.
Yeah, because we went to one place today and all the pallets were gone, and we were like, what the heck, you liars? So that was fun. And when you message people on Facebook that say they have free pallets, they don't message you back, and it even sends you a notification basically telling you that person doesn't respond. So that was cool. But yeah, so this is how we spent Grandma Theresa Day. And I personally had a good day. Yeah, she said. And the ribs and the corn on the cob and the pasta salad was amazing.
But you know what time it is?
Sourdough snickerdoodle time.
Nope. Try again.
Brownies?
Nope.
Ice cream?
No.
Pizza?
Oh, ice cream is a good second bet, but no.
See?
It's chocolate cake time.
Chocolate cake with homemade what?
Whipped cream.
Yeah. I'm excited. So, thank you guys for embarking on the first official Grandma Theresa Day.
Love your family.
Yeah. Hold on to your grandma. They're always a special one. Okay, bye.